Hey everyone, I am Purna and today I am excited to walk you through a challenge presented by Zithara. They tasked me with building a full stack application using React.js, Node.js and PostgreSQL. In this video, I will explore to the backend code, front-end implementation and the styling aspects step by step. Stick around to see how I have created a seamless user experience with features like data fetching, pagination, sorting and searching. So let's dive in. They asked me to build a React and Node.js application with PostgreSQL database, which has functionality as stated below. The first task is to create 50 records in database with the following column fields. So before we dive into the code, let's take a quick look at our PostgreSQL database in page admin 4. This is the page admin 4. I have inserted 50 records into the customer data table. As you can see, this is the table I have created, and these are the records I have inserted into the customer data table, where the columns named as S number, customer name, age, phone, location, date, and time. These records will be the foundation for our React and Node.js application. So now let's jump into the code and see how we showcase this data in a user-friendly table format with search, pagination, and sorting capabilities. As you can see, I have created a Zithara folder. Inside this Zithara folder, I have mentioned two files named as backend and frontend. In this backend, our main code will be present in server.js, and in this frontend, our main code will actually present in app.js. Coming to backend code, in this backend code, as you can see, the PostgreSQL details where the host name is called localhost, user is Postgres, and the port number is 5432, and I have mentioned the password and database. These details has to be mentioned clear so that the entire application can be run successfully. So I have connected this client, and I have also mentioned the table which has to be fetched. So I have mentioned this query called select star from table data, where the entire table rows will be displayed through this result.json result.rows. So this is the backend code where this can be viewed by us through the front end. I have mentioned this code in app.js. As you can see, initially I have imported the necessary libraries. Also, I defined the components and the state variables which are required for me. Also, I have used the use effect so that the customer data can be fetched. By following this link, I can get the customer data in a CSS format. Also, I have mentioned this to fetch data from the backend when the component mounts. I have also added the task called calculate total pages and get the current records to display based on the current page and handle the sort. And they also gave me the task to handle sorting. So I have placed this code in order to handle the page. Whenever the 20 records are completed, the page has to be changed. So I have mentioned this. In order to handle the sorting, I have placed this code. Also to filter the customer data based on search term, I have mentioned this code. In order to render the component, this entire return statement will work as the main product. As you can see, I have placed the search button search term which has to be searched by us. Also sort by function. These are my column names. This is how I actually fetch the data. In this, I have done pagination as well. So let's dive into how the actual result looks like. Let me open my terminal. Firstly, we have to get the backend server run. Cd backend node server.js. So as you can see, server is running on localhost 3000. Now let me run my front end code as well. Cd front end npm start. So yeah, this is how the actual output looks like. Let's see the tasks whatever they gave. They told me to create a single page application, so I developed a single page application. Also they told me to split the created at column data into two separate columns as date and time. So I have split it into date and time. They also asked me to add search functionality where the search data will be searched by column name or location. So I have added this search name or location. You can see when I press Bob, it gives Bob. When I press Frank, it can show the results like this. Also, they also told me to give the data by sorting either by date or time. So I have added this sort by function where it actually sort the data through date and time. When it gives date, it will be sorted like this. Time, when I will give time, it will be sorted like this. As you can see, they also told me to give only 1 to 20 records in single page. So I have in first page only 1 to 20 records are there. In second page 20 to 40, and the third page contains only 40 to 50. This is how the single page application has built. Thank you.